You know, one fun thing that I've been seeing as well. Like every time I log on to PlayStation, I notice that my friend Brian is also playing the campaign of Andromeda. So it's just kind of fun. It's like, mm, I see you doing that. I'm doing the same thing.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Breka, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
You're kidding?
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
All right, Brekka. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Okay. Probably should have asked more questions. Okay. Science pods selected for their years in field experience and integrity under pressure. These scientists' expertise can quickly improve the initiative's research and gathering capabilities. That's a good one. Military veterans across the Milky Way have brought their expertise to Andromeda, including advanced combat training and wilderness survival. That is also a good one. Commerce. Trade is the lifeblood of civilization. These talented merchants and entrepreneurs can use their connections to acquire rare items, grow financial investments, or improve inventory management. That's a personal thing. So I'm not. I just did a science thing already, so maybe we'll do that. Oh, now I have to choose. Okay, munitions. Free. Friends in the Systems Alliance will make sure the Pathfinder's crew is always well equipped. Seek out the hideous wildlife to learn the best strategies to survive encounters. That's a good one. That's an interesting one too. Nexus engineers will operate sensors and monitoring systems to initiate forward stations. Yeah, I think I am just going to do. I think I'm going to do this one. Huh? Maybe I'll do this one. Okay.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Now what can I do? Okay, never mind. That's going to do a thing there. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I want a map. No, I want a map. Never mind, I know how to get to the elevator.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be approved.
Oh, nope, that's not that way. It's this way.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
I'm gonna go to Cryo Bay.
Top scientists have
I think that's where I need to go for talking to my brother.
Travel and communication in the cluster. This is HNS.
Once we gather a few more colonists, we'll be taking you over.
This is not good. Damned exiles.
Harry, what's happening with Scott?
Well, we got him out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to, find him, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, he's still in a coma, but he also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
That's incredible. He's okay?
Vitals are steady, but I'm letting Sam take the lead on this one.
Though in a coma, Scott's mental processes remain intact.
So is he okay?
You can ask him yourself. A moment while I establish a link with his implant. Proceed.
Scott? Can you hear me?
Is that you, Sarah? I don't understand. What's happening?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
Wow, really? How are we talking?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
Guess I'll take your word for it. I can't feel anything, but I still hear you. Is Dad okay?
Oh. I mean...
I'm not sure how to say this, but he's dead, Scott.
What?
There was an accident.
What do you... Accident? How... I mean, Dad...
I know. It was all very sudden. Nothing anyone could do.
I don't believe it.
I'm sure he'd want to be here now.
Did we at least find home? Dad kept talking about how amazing it would be.
I'm not gonna lie to him.
There's been some complications. The Golden Worlds didn't exactly deliver.
I don't understand. I thought...
Scott?
This is all wrong. This is a nightmare.
Scott, it's okay. I didn't mean to.
His pulse rate is increasing rapidly.
I don't feel well.
That's enough for now. He needs to rest.
Scott.
Oh, although I wonder, is there anything else I can do with Scott now?
Ryder, that was a hell of a thing talking to your brother in a coma. Can't say I really bought into the whole Sam implant, but well, that was pretty amazing.
I don't know. The whole thing was strange.
I know what you mean, but everything seems weird at first. There was a time when my profession thought germs were a crazy idea. Just takes getting used to. And if it can help my patients, I'll keep an open mind.
How's Scott doing?
Well, hearing that your dad's dead and the new home is a bust, that was stressful. But I don't think there was any permanent damage, not physically at least.
That's all, Harry.
Way to go. I had to break the truth to him. Way to go, Ryder. Got a bit of a stuffed nose, so if I sound a little weird, that's the reason. I may or may not be coming down with a cold, and I sincerely hope that I'm not coming down with a cold. What's up here, by the way? First part of exploration. There's a guy.
Thanks for nothing, education.
Oh, apparently I can't interact with him. Let's keep going then. What else we got? Is there a easy button I could be pressing that'll bring up the map? Because in Inquisition, it took me a while to figure out, but in Inquisition, if you press the left arrow, it brought up the map, but you may have even noticed me doing that a couple times in, earlier episodes of Andromeda, where, like, I'll accidentally send Liam over to, I think Liam's the one on the left. I accidentally send him places thinking I'm pulling up the map. Yep, I would like to return. I haven't explored the Tempest yet. I should do that as well. I only looked around the bridge pretty much. This, for whatever reason, is a particularly good bottle of Coke. Anyway, we're not ready to go on the galaxy map. What's your name again? Suvi. Okay.
I saw pictures of the vault. Astounding how big it is. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for? Wild remnant parties? What else would you use it for? Well, that's a thought. You don't really think they... Oh, joking. I see. Good one.
Huh. So I could flirt with her. I don't think I'm going to. I haven't, like... Here's the thing. I have heard things about Andromeda. Things that are saying that it's basically equivalent to softcore, I believe was the term that the developers themselves used to describe the romance themes. I'm a little apprehensive about that. Just, not only just like, what can I get away with on YouTube, but just like as a personal thing. That's just like a thing that I'm not really interested to. Oh, excuse me, that came out of nowhere. Sorry. I feel like I say that every time something does happen, but it really. Okay, that one also came out of nowhere. It just kind of happens, and I don't expect it. But yeah, I mean, that's just like a personal thing. It's like this isn't like a driving force for me. I enjoy playing the game. I enjoy getting to know the characters, but that's going a bit far for me. It's like I always kind of saw it as like something that like happens, but I don't know. It's not easy to explain, and I'm not gonna waste another 5 minutes trying to explain why I think the way I do. But I'm not. The point I'm trying to make is I'm not doing that right now, and I haven't decided if I'm going to. Like I might be playing. I haven't really decided, but I think I might play my original Claire Ryder character like in my own time, just kind of because I usually do that. Just kind of like have a second playthrough going, like once I'm significantly far enough into the first playthrough, I'll like start a second one and just kind of like get better at get better at the controls and such. But I've wasted enough of your time. Let's ask about the science team.
I take it you work closely with the Nexus science team? I tried to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and everything we discover out here. After all, many brains are better than one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of. I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from home. It confused me too. I mean, the light lag would have made any data 2 million years out of date. So I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well, it wasn't her tech that did it. It was the Geths. You're kidding. Those killer robots we had in the Milky Way? Those exact ones. The Initiative obtained data from an array in deep space, a Geth construct. According to Aridana, the Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach corridor into an FTL sensor. FTL sensor? So a faster-than-light telescope? They could survey Andromeda as it was? Not exactly, but it cut down the lag by enough. We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know. Did my dad know about this? Why didn't he tell me? It's possible he didn't know. The Geth are isolationist and hostile. Using the info...
Except for Legion, and I killed him. Rip Legion.
What do you know about the Scourge? We established that it's artificial. Someone put it there. Or they did something that caused its creation. We don't know why. That's still a mystery. When did you start believing in a god? My parents were both scientists. My home was ruled by rationality. So when I became a teenager, let's just say that while other kids found Batarian music, I found God. But your work as a scientist convinced me even more, especially when I got into molecular biology, physics. The patterns I kept seeing over and over again. They were like an artist's watermarks. God, to me, is an artist. An inventor, not someone checking to see if I brush my teeth.
I mean, I gotta hand it for Bioware. They pushed the boundaries. I mean, all the stuff about homosexual characters, and they're still putting religion versus science in there, and I have to kind of applaud them for that. Well, anyway, terraforming.
What do you know about the Remnant's terraforming network? From what I can tell, the vault is designed to adjust almost everything about a planet. Climate, pH of the soil, atmosphere composition. There's even evidence that it can propagate life. If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats. I should get back to things. Sounds good?
I do like that character, though, so far. Oh, okay. So it's one of those kind of doors. Okay, so what's down here? Medbay. Oh, hey Natalie.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years in the Hyperion looking after your brother.
Happy to have you, Dr. DePerro.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
what?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the cat?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
That's a very specific topic.
I grew up on Omega, lots of Krogan mercenaries. The best habitat outside Tuchanka. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats her vegetables.
Whoa. You had to go fast there. You've got this. You don't need an old man of a few hundred years junior to tell you you're ready for this. I'll do it anyway, because you know it's true. You keep your rider safe, and I'll do the same with mine. Harry. Okay. Cool. Dinner tonight. Knowledge tree. Sorry, everybody. I forgot we were taking turns with half the rations aren't unpacked yet. Callow. Comments. I got to cover Callow. There's soup in the gallery. Dexter and Levo for me. And fruit cocktail. Vitra. And to think we might even have left port without you, Callow. Wait, hold on. Okay. Coffee mug. Found a mug yesterday near the bot lab. Nice one, with magnetized base. You left it stuck sideways to a bulkhead, Cora. That's mine. Just put it down for a sec and my hands were full. Suvi. Oh, wait. Oh, Suvi said that, so... That's mine. I just put it down for a bit when I just put it down for a sec when my hands were full. Next time, maybe empty it first. Although that would be Cora. Okay, I see how this is going. So at the end, that's who said it. So Liam, not right now, but I'll keep my eye on the list, especially if you're a biotic and you can drop the weight. Pay you back a BS something when everyone else, or beer or whatever else we can find. Are you serious? I'll never joke about. I can't do accents. Well, I can do accents, but I can't do an Australian accent. And I'm not even 100% sure that Liam is an Australian accent. I haven't really paid close enough attention or listened to his voice on headphones enough. I've only outed the first episode. Okay, I'm just gonna not try to read things in voices. Congratulations, Pathfinder Writer, on successful installation of your info board. Okay. Jack and PB are officially on the team. I finished the assignment paperwork for the Nexus. Had to fudge with a few details, but officially members of the Pathfinder team, welcome. And Jack, I just wanted to check in publicly and say about what I said.
Relax, Harper. The best headbutt is always the one you don't see coming.
I'll keep that in mind. Okay, cool. What else we got? What else we got? There's a shower. Nice. Crew quarters are a lot bigger than I remember. Ooh. Observation.
These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there too.
Oh, this is my room. Nice. I can customize my wardrobe. Okay, this I like. Alrighty. What was this? Oh, a letter. Oh, I'm right back to here. Okay. So where does this one lead me?
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Roshan.
Who were you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Okay, so my Krogan grandma is his granddaughter.
I like the no trouble plan. How about we stick with that?
Kesh said not too much trouble, kid. Not no trouble. The cat makes sure some trouble's always coming for you.
That's not reassuring.
Life out here ain't reassuring. You'll get used to it.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Roshan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
Alright. So is this where Drek has to hang out?